Alright, new One Piece manga chapter spoilers is out, and it's the chapter 1162, The God Valley Battle Royale. And the cover story finally ends. Yamato returns to the Flower Capital and reunites with the others, but I don't really have any idea, or I don't really focus any attention to this cover story. And apparently it's Yamato that it's in here. I just scanned this, so I don't have much to talk about uh, the cover pages and the story behind this. So let's start with the story, the chapter 1162, and it's Rocks saving and helping Aris and Peach to escape. Aris told Rocks to meet in Leloucha. I forgot, in the last chapter I thought that Aris died, but I really forgot about this one. I thought that Ares tried to save Peach, that's why she died in the hands of a celestial dragon or a member of a holy knight. But apparently, right here, Ares is alive, and Rax the Sebek managed to save both of both his son and his wife. So Big Mom took the Azure Dragon Fruit with the intention to give it to Kataruki, his son Kataruki. And in this time, I saw Kataruki in the previous chapters. Another flashback, I guess. Kataruki is really so small, like little an infant size, and Kataruki in the current when he fought Luffy is like a giant size character, maybe reaching up to 10 feet. But in this in this flashback in this flashback time, Kataruki is just so young, maybe still a kid right here, around 10, or maybe even a baby. And Big Mom took the dragon fruit that Kaido right now owns, and she wants to give it to Kataruki. Imagine Kataruki fighting Luffy with all his future sight, all his observation haki powers, and add the powers of the dragon fruit that Kaido possesses. Imagine how powerful Kataruki in that form. Maybe Kataruki will just easily destroy Luffy, even if Luffy transforms to Gear 5. I think Luffy will have a really hard time defeating Kataruki who have future sight, and then who can transform into this Azuri Dragon Fruit. But what happened right here is that Kaido somehow or in some way betrayed Big Mom, who he treats right here as his big sister. He just ambushed her and then attacked her as well, and took the dragon fruit to himself, ate it, and then he ate it immediately. That's why in the next bullets right here, he is said to transform to this dragon transformation. And then Rax defeated Garling, so the father of Shanks, a member of a Holy Knight, fought Rax the Sebek. So I don't know what happened. We're gonna see in the release of the full chapter. I don't know why Garling faced Rax the Sebek, but in the last chapter, right now I remember in the last chapter that they are all facing against each other. Pirates, the Roger Pirates, the Rax the Sebek Pirates, and this Celestial and this Holy Knights are facing against one another, and somehow Sebek right now is facing Garling and managed to defeat the leader of the Holy Knight around this time. So Rax is showing that he is on a different league compared to these Holy Knights. But in this flashback, we're seeing right here that the Holy Knights are not really that too powerful compared to these big shots that are around this area, like Rax the Sebek, Roger, and Monkey D. Garp. They're just getting defeated easily. But I don't know, maybe Rax is just on a different league compared even to Roger and Garp, that I don't know. But in the next bullets, we see Emo possessing Saturn and his spider form, while the remaining Navy clan already been turned into demons. And then at the end, Whitebeard and Kaido in his dragon form, already transforming to his dragon form, joining Rocks to face against Imo-sama. Imo, possessing Saturn, is now facing the three members of the Rocks the Sabbath crew, Kaido, Whitebeard, and Rocks the Sabbath himself. He's facing the three right here, and I don't know, I'm gonna be speculating that Imo managed to defeat the three of them. I don't know, but this is not really the real form of Imo. This is just Saturn being possessed by Imo, with all the Devi Clan members who are turned into demons as well. So I don't know who is gonna be losing in this fight, but I believe I'm gonna be predicting the outcome of this battle. I believe that Imo is gonna be defeated by the three pirate right here. And because in the previous arcs, previous chapters, the predictions about this flashback, they said that only Garp and Roger, fighting alongside each other, managed to defeat this Rock the Sabbath dude. So I don't know, maybe Rock the Sabbath and together with Whitebeard and Kaido defeated Imo, and then Rox in his weaker version right here fought against the combined might of Garp and Roger. So yeah, I think that's what is gonna happen. But someone who is missing in this chapter, my favorite character, Dragon, I don't know what happened to him. Shanks as well, I don't know the story. I don't know what's gonna happen to both Shanks and Dragon in this chapter, and why did Shanks end up being put into a chest. I don't know if Dragon right here ate a devil fruit, that's why he developed power, but we're gonna see that one in the next chapter. But in this one, we also have some great power scaling, showing how Rocks is really overpowered. Because in the another spoiler hints that I saw, Rocks fought against Garling with a bunch of demons soldiers with him, so he defeated alone those guys that are possessed by Imo, and then add the power of Garling with them. So Rocks just defeated that insane power that is in front of him. So Rocks right here is, I think, maybe Rocks is really next to Imo in terms of power, and I don't know who is stronger right here. Garp just showed in the previous chapter that he's strong as well. He made Roger and even Rocks tremble in fear when he appeared. But I don't know, maybe if I'm gonna rank the most powerful around this time, maybe it's gonna be Imo, and then maybe Rocks the second one, and then I think Garp is stronger than Roger right here, but I don't know. We'll see in the next chapter. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and see you in the next video.